Welcome to another Psychic Tarot reading with me, Natalie, spelled Natalee. I am the Psychic Consigliere, Psychic Tarot reader here. And what we do Monday, well actually Wednesday and Friday, Mondays are the horoscope and taroscope, and that tarot reading at the end of that time-stamped video is for the week ahead. Wednesday and Friday are collective messages for you guys, and what we do is normally we have a download jar. I had to use it to rehome a spider, and he's right here still. It's a little daddy long leg, so it was late last night and I just forgot. So we will return him to the natural world shortly. So we will choose one of these downloads here to open up with the tarot and then the clarifiers. So that's what we do Wednesday and Fridays. If you'd like to know when I live stream or when I upload, you can go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell and it will let you know. So let's go ahead and just see what we're opening up today. Okay. May 30th, 2022 and early May 2022, Henry. I was hoping this would be it, that this would be coming up soon. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me put the rest of your downloads right next to our little spider friend. Okay. So you guys, this is such a positive energy. So what does it say? May 30th, early. So May 30th, I got re-downloaded this energy. This came through in early May 2022, and I get a lot of downloads. So that's why I started writing them down for your download jar, because they would just continue on the astral highway, so to speak. So this one came through early May, and then it was re-downloaded to me May 30th. And I heard this name. I heard Henry. And I kept hearing it. So it's very sweet. It's a very, I mean, of course, you could know someone named Henry. Your name could be Henry. Your middle name could be Henry. Of course, it could be that overt, but it could also be something that you have not yet experienced, something that you have yet to know. This could also be a historical figure or someone that you connect to through time and space. Tell me about this download. Okay, we have a lot here right away. We've got the King of Swords. We've got, I do want to take all of this, the Hanged Man, the Six of Wands. We have, oh, this is too zoomed in. That's right, I forgot to do that. First it was turned around, this camera, and now it's too close and too zoomed in. I forgot. Okay, sorry about that. So, and then we also have the High Priestess, the Devil, the King of Swords, and Strength. So let's just take a nice clear view of this. Does it help to have this little light on? No. Okay. There's a lot of major arcana. You literally have 4 major arcana and a king. This is something that had taken a long time. This energy, for it to become visible, I feel like it has been very invisible for a very long time. This might be something that you feel before you see. For a long time. And it hasn't let you go. The feeling, the intuition hasn't let you go. This has all been very behind the scenes, though. I feel like outwardly, this is almost like someone that wants to believe in God, but they were perhaps brought up in a family or environment or community that says that's very ridiculous and silly, and you know, and so they harbor this feeling that they might have. Of course, this is just an example, but there's something that you feel or that you've been feeling. It didn't manifest visibly for quite some time, but this could be when it finally comes in. And it's very validating. This is very validating to this person, because this is someone that really needs proof. They need data. They need physical form. They need to see something. They need to see it to believe it. So it's like they might have even manifested something because they've harbored this feeling, or even if they hadn't listened to their intuition, they might have just still acknowledged it. So like I say with psychic ability, to develop your psychic ability, you've got to use your psychic ability. This person, I feel, understands when they're getting an intuitive download. They understand what it feels like when they're getting an intuitive hit. They just hadn't acted on it. They have some sort of reputation to protect, or they have to project a certain way outwards. But something's really bothering them, and I'm not sure if they've been wanting to change their reality, but they haven't had like the proof that will allow them to make the changes that they want to see. Let's keep going. What else do we need to know about Henry? By the way, I rarely ever get names. I don't even remember last time I ever got like a name very strongly like this. More people, 5 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So these two are fighting. These two disagree. These could be people in the environment of this person that don't make it easier, that's for sure. This is interesting because this person is a lot like this person in terms of needing the data, needing to see proof, needing to see numbers, needing to see the physical manifestation of something before they're going to give it its vote, right? This person is intuitive. This person has a good nose, a good intuitive sense for business, for commerce, for perhaps it's real estate, perhaps it's design, whatever it happens to be, politics, whatever it happens to be. And they've been able to be successful and make decisions on that energy and come up the winner. These two are duking it out, and this person's very much more aggressive. So this is also a feminine energy, but still extremely analytical. And this you would think is the counterpart, but look at what we've already covered psychically and pulling these cards. This person has an intuitive, maybe it's a gift, maybe it's an ability coming through, or maybe it's just what they know their heart is saying or what the intuition is saying. So it's almost like this person, this masculine dominant energy, is more outwardly reflective of what this person has going on the inside. And this person, of course, may definitely be reasoning with this sort of partner, but they're also trying to defame or discredit this person to this person. Someone's trying to dissuade someone from following their intuition. Someone's confirmation just declined a call there. So someone's trying to dissuade someone from following their intuition. And part of how they're trying to do this is by attacking or bringing down someone who has maybe either they're just like maybe even emotionally very stoic or tenacious. But everyone, there's something known about this person. This person is someone that can be very silent in a room full of people, and they don't have to boast about their power or their status or their self-possession. Everyone just feels it. Everyone just feels it emanating from this person organically and naturally and powerfully. That's what threatens this person, because this person gets their confidence from the data, from the numbers, from the proof, from the evidence, from what you can visibly see, which is wonderful and fantastic, and we like that, we want that we affirm this here. Balance. Balance is what's needed. We'll get one more layer. If I can just put these guys a little bit further up. Okay. Anything else before we start clarifying and opening these cards up even more? Anything else that we need to know about this Henry download? I'm seeing a park. This is a park that it might be walkable in your neighborhood, or it might be. This is a park that is walkable, or that you frequent, or someone frequents. It feels like there's a dog too. It feels like there's a companion of some sort. And I'm getting very rainy weather. This is a climate that the air feels different. You know, when you land down in a different like country and you just get off the plane and the air is just very different and you can taste it. It's like that. So this is definitely not the Middle West America. This is definitely not the East Coast or the West Coast of America. This feels somewhere else, but I mean, I haven't been everywhere in the United States, so maybe there's a climate that's like this, but it's maybe like wet all the time or frequently, or there's something about the air, and this could have been, I'm getting like, it's not a fog, it's not fog, it's not fogginess, it's something, it's just rain. Or maybe it's just after it's been raining or after it's rained or something. It just, okay, that's for someone. Any last word? Thank you. Well, we have the King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and Justice at the bottom of the deck. There's another person here. Another person, another actor, and this is an action-taking person, like an actor. This is someone acting on energy. This is an important person because this is the one that wants to create peace and harmony, and this may even be someone that unites people or unites, you know, someone with somebody else. Or somehow rectifies the situation. Now the last energy we have here is the Three of Swords. So actually, let me see if I can like, oh no, that doesn't work. It does not work to do it that way. Let's just move everybody over a little bit. Well, it's still, as I'm recording this, Mercury retrograde. Okay, so here we've got the Three of Swords. This is gonna hurt someone. You know, it's weird. Everyone getting along sometimes will hurt one person, that it just pains them, it just hurts them, it just really aches them that there's equality and that everyone's getting equal attention or getting what they've earned, or they just or if someone's very, you know, they don't like to see the underdog winning. It's just, sometimes people are like that. So there is some kind of disillusionment here. It might be that this person is unsuccessful in either tearing this person down or dissuading this person from following their intuition. This person in the overall, that King of Wands, they know the right thing to do. They will do the right thing. They advocate for the right thing. For this first position, I feel the rose gold. This is the astral. In this holographic, you see glimmers of it. This one's a good example because it's circly. You see glimmers of what life is really like, how everything is just vibration. And in the rose gold, it's like you're in the astral. It's like you're in the 5D. Okay, tell me about this first position, the King of Swords, the Devil, Strength, the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, and the Six of Wands. This could even be like a public breakup or something. Okay. All right. I've got a bunch of more cards. Lovers first out. These just landed on my laptop. The Four of Wands, Three of Wands, and we have the Tower. Kaboom. Where's my eyebrow doing? I need more little eyebrow brushes. I have like 4. Okay. So this is a massive change for this person. And listen, this is something that this person has been feeling is just off about their family, their real estate, their living situation, their roommate situation, their partnership situation, especially. This is just off for them. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't. Maybe this is something that looks good on paper. It makes sense on paper, but living it moment to moment does not feel right. Does not add up, does not make any sense. This person doesn't want that for their future. It's bothering them. It's going to bother them. And then there's going to be some kind of click. There's going to be some kind of, it's either going to be some kind of aha moment for them personally, but it could also be outside influences that bring it home, you know, bring it to happen. This feels very separate. I feel like this is Henry. I feel like this King of Swords is a Henry person. They could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. They don't have to be. That name could be a character. It could be in a story. It could be a painting. I mean, it could just be so many things. So just take that as one of your confirmations. Let's take a look. I'm getting the dog again. I feel like someone has a dog. I'm getting this long couch, and there's something really special about it. It's almost, it might be like historic or archival or like vintage or retro, like whatever you would call it. And it's got this, it's like this leather that is, oh, I don't know how to talk about it. It's very firm, but it's like patinaed or something. It's very like worn, but like really old and sturdy. And I'm getting like on the couch or on this sofa or on this thing, talking to a dog. Let's take a look at this over here. It's Queen of Swords, the Five of Wands, the King of... I feel like the King of Cups isn't even fighting back. I don't feel like they're insecure. When you're insecure, you know, it's you've got the Fool. I'm not taking these. I'm just taking the ones that flipped up. We have the Fool and we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so kind of loving this a lot. This is so interesting. It's almost like these are competing people. These people are in competition. The Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. I don't know how I feel about this. It feels like there's some other element that bursts through. There's some other... It's either another energy entirely, or the victory is such a slam dunk where it's clear, it's over, it's obvious. Let's take a look at the Three of Swords. There might be a whole new clean slate happening, maybe in this relationship between these two, if they're in a kind of working relationship or professional relationship, or of course family or friendships. But it's more like having to kind of just go start a new thing, go start all over, go start fresh somewhere else or with something else. Because the Five of Wands is a test. It's competition. It's a test to make you stronger. And this energy is like someone might just leave the competition. Someone might just say, this is stupid, I don't care. Yeah. That's really what I'm getting. I'm just getting like, this is stupid, I don't care. I'm not competing. And then that is it. That is it. That is exactly what this is. It feels like you're struggling. I don't know if you guys have ever done like martial arts or anything where you're like physically, you know, but it's like you're doing that and then you just like stop and you look around and everyone, and you can take martial arts. It can be a chess match. It could be anything competitive, and you're in it and you're doing it, and then it's like you stop and you look around and everyone's really invested in it, as you were moments ago, and you just go, this is stupid, I don't care. I mean, maybe you don't say this is stupid to everybody else because they're still taking it very seriously, and that's fine. But someone here, and I'm not saying I know who it is necessarily. I feel like the King of Cups already feels like, this is stupid, I don't care to compete with you. I know what I feel. I already live my life honoring my intuition and going as I'm guided. So it very well, let me write that one down. Very well. It very well might be the Queen of Swords that is going, why am I fighting with this person? Why am I fighting this force? Why am I fighting it all? Why am I competing at all? This is stupid. I don't care. I don't really care. Maybe they wake up and remember they're a Queen of Swords and they go, I don't get heavily invested in this kind of thing. You know, like just waking up in your own self. That feels better. That's it. That was it. Okay. Let's pull everything up a little bit more and let's take a look. Let's take a look at this Three of Swords. Jeez Louise, we've got a little jumper. Oh my God, it's the sun. Guys, if there's one card that you want to see to clarify the Three of Swords or to come out with the Three of Swords, it's the freaking happiest card in the tarot. It is the Sun. Hallelujah. Oh my God. So this is almost like, okay, just as an example, someone leaves this Henry person, and that's just what it feels like. It just feels like this Henry person, they leave. She says code name. Okay, so the name Henry could actually be like an anagram. It could be a name in a handle online. It could be a handle in a video game. It could be a character name, like I said. It could be like a spy name. It could be, guys, those of you that book me for these consigliere sessions and these psychic tarot readings, you guys come from all walks of life, okay? All walks of life. It's really cool. So, or if you are, you know, a celebrity trying to check in or reserve something and a pseudonym. It could be a pseudonym as well. Like I was saying, Henry has some kind of like revelation or something is happening in their life. I'm hearing birthday. Something about your birthday or this person's birthday, like when you have your solar return, it could be just something that's like you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I have to go climb Mount Everest. You know, it's like maybe it's just something just wakes up inside of you that you're just meant to do something. You're meant to go somewhere. You're meant to live. It's almost like you're feeling like I have to live this life and I can't stand living this other life another second. It feels kind of like that.
I know you play your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know?
And it's been something that they've been hearing in their higher mind, and they've been feeling it, and it's just something that they just haven't fully acted on until this moment. There's some striking truth. There's some unavoidable clarity for them. And so they might change their living situation somehow. It's hard. They might be fearful of what the public thinks of them or how their reputation is going to be affected, but they do it because they can't bear the future looking and really reconciling with their reality as it is, and it's not being on Mount Everest and that's like their whole dream or whatever, okay? That pain, that fear, whatever the fallout of that was, that disappointment, if this is leave. If you are living with someone, that's always a thing, because it's like the only place is to. I saw this in a movie, which I don't remember the movie, but it was this girl at a dinner table, and she's like super awkward, and someone says like, oh, we just moved in together, and this girl goes, oh, so the only next place to go is to break up or get married, huh? I just thought it was really funny. So it's kind of like that, like, maybe it's almost like this person, Henry's like in this position of like, well, it's either go much further or totally the tower moment and break up. So it's kind of like that. Like, so let's just use it as an example, because that's what she showed me. It's like if Henry or this person is living with someone and they've been getting hints and clues and intuitive hits that like, this ain't the one, or this is not what I want the rest of my life, but you're already living together and there's only one or two ways to go from there that you feel, that you perceive, and you make the decision to break up or move out or ask them to move out, whatever it happens to be, that pain is going to be so quickly alchemized to happiness. And it's interesting because you are making this decision on your intuition when visibly the next thing hasn't materialized yet. The proof or the evidence or the backup, maybe it's just your birthday and you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I just have to change my life right now. And I have to go climb Mount Everest, and that's where I'm being pulled, and that's where I'm being guided, even though nothing else is, the data is not pointing towards like, that's what you should be doing with life right now. It's like, you just go ahead and do that. It's painful, it's sad, it's heartbreaking, but deep down you are really relieved and you're very happy. And what's interesting is that it's the other things are going to come down and manifest in, like maybe you make a really great friend on this Everest climb or something, because this Queen of Swords is involved, the King of Cups is involved, and this other person, the King of Wands, is involved. So these other people are synchronizing with you. And that's all you guys have to worry about, is when you go as you're guided and you follow your intuition and you just trust it and make sure that you're really tuning in and that you're being as authentic as possible. Everything else in that vibration synchronizes, and you synchronize with that. It'll work out. It'll work out. So that's kind of what's happening here. So these other people are synchronizing with this energy, and it looks like it's going to be really great. These other elements we're not going to get into and get, we can go off on all kinds of little tarot threads. We're just going to leave it like this, but just know that. And maybe like for some of you, or maybe just for one of you, the download that Henry is a pseudonym is maybe your whole message, and then for others of you, all of this other detail is your message. So take all these pieces as they resonate with you. I'm really liking that there's a breakthrough here with these two people, and that this person is perfectly in alignment with them, like their passions, following their passions, and bringing people together, or aligning with someone else, or the partnership, the equality. This is the most leveled person in the situation, is this King of Wands. They don't have to be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. They can be, but they don't have to be. They're the ones that they are so connected with their heart and their passion and their mind and their spirit and everything. And they just kind of are going forward as guided, and they are guided to make something equal, or they're guided to create justice in some way, shape, or form in some relationship. And they get like an instant happiness, immediate happiness. So let's see if there's any additional guidance for you guys. the grouse. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. When you shake your hips, when you move your hips, when you rotate your hips, that releases locked up trauma. You can shake your whole body, okay? Shake your whole little body, shake it all loose. That's kind of what I'm getting, like, first and foremost. I am getting someone that works out. So there might be, for some of you, it's dance. For some of you, it's sports. For some of you, it's, what did I just say? Working out, dance. And what was the other thing that I just said? You know what I'm saying. You heard it all. It's all here. Okay. And you have the white eagle. The connection to divine guidance is within you. That is what this entire reading is about Henry's divine guidance and following it and what that means. And for some of you, the fact that Henry is a pseudonym or like a... Okay, well, I love you guys. Take very good care. I hope you guys got a lot out of this. Until next time, my loves, many, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality.